Hey everyone, I'm back. I have been busy to say the least. Life has just gotten insane and things around the house have just been surmounting. There's just a mountain of things to do every weekend, so I'm finally actually having time to film, which I am so thankful for. I am filming this a few days before Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, so if you're seeing this before then or on then, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I hope you are having a safe and healthy time right now. I know there's a lot of craziness going on. So this video will be a pickups video, well really just updates on a couple of things that I have picked up, as well as what I'm looking for the upcoming Record Store Day Black Friday, and also a channel update. I have a couple of things coming down the pike I want to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started with the pickups. This is just overall the past couple of weeks. Some things I've had gift cards for, some things I've gone to my record store for, and another one was just kind of sales and something I pre-ordered. So let's go ahead and get this going with Alex Leahy's The Best of Luck Club. Now, I've talked about Alex Leahy before on the channel, and this was pretty high up on my best albums of last year. What I really like about this is it has a really nice printed inner sleeve with a little bit more detail on that Best of Luck Club that you happen to see in the cover. This one is on white wax with a custom inner label. What I love about Alex is her ability to kind of that intangible quality of storytelling. Just the craft of her music, the way she writes is just really awesome. She really one-upped herself from her debut album, I Love You Like a Brother. And if you are familiar at all with the recent remake or remaster of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, you'll recognize Misery Guts. That was one of the songs that made it onto the video game soundtrack. But one of the songs on here, called Don't Be So Hard on Yourself, I feel like is my anthem this year. It is such a good song. If you pick one song to listen to from this album, definitely listen to that song. That song is phenomenal. And there's just really great songcraft on that. And this is kind of like singer-songwriter, indie pop elements to it. I really enjoy this. The next one I want to give a shout out to my friend Marichen. Her channel is going to be linked in the description below. But she helped me decide. I wanted a Queen album. I had a gift card, so I just decided to get Queen's A Kind of Magic. And for those not familiar with this album, it has a bunch of the songs remixed and reworked from the Highlander soundtrack. So I'm going to show you the gatefold here. Also, I love showing the back gatefold. I wish it was continuation of artwork, but you know what? This is pretty good in my standards when it comes to records. It does have a really nice printed inner sleeve with the lyrics, but I personally like this artwork. It also has its own custom labels on black wax. I have been so busy that I have not had a chance to listen to any of these. So I'm hoping, because I'm on a mini vacation and I'm just going to be a little busy later coming up, that I, have some time to listen to these. I've listened to at least one of these. The next one I picked up was on a trip to my favorite vinyl record store, Vinyl Days Records, and that is Nirvana's Live at Reading. I mean, this is just a classic concert. And you get a lot of songs on this. Honestly, I'm not that big a fan of Nirvana, if I'm being honest, but this album right here is basically all I ever need and more when it comes to Nirvana. I love all the live versions of this. There's a reason why this is iconic, and I'm just so very glad to have this. It is on black wax, 2 LP set. with its own custom labels. For me, I honestly, when I was driving in my car, because I work at home now, and whenever I was going into the office for whatever reason, this would be what was playing. And I have this, usually when I play this, I put it on repeat for like 4 cycles at least. So I am very glad to finally have this on wax. So the next one I picked up is one that I pre-ordered a couple of months ago. And it's from an anime that I really kind of off and on enjoy just every once in a while. And I just love the soundtrack of this anime. And that is Cowboy Bebop. This is the reissue of the Seatbelts jazz-influenced soundtrack. It did come damaged, unfortunately, in the mail, but I am getting a replacement copy for this. Here is the backside, just to give you an idea of the music on there. And, of course, the beautiful... I cannot state enough how much I love this package. Like, just how beautiful the artwork is and how authentic it is to the source, the anime that this is representing. And I love the inner sleeves as well. I popped these into poly sleeves as soon as I got this. And it is on red tail orange and purple, but it's more red. I mean, they say it's orange, but when I hold it up to the light, it's more pink and purple. And each of the labels represents basically the 4 main characters within the anime itself. While I am waiting for a replacement copy, I did decide to take a listen to this, and my goodness, despite the minor warp that occurred on basically the first disc, the music is phenomenal. Whoever mixed this did a phenomenal job. It sounds just about as good as you can want out of basically a jazz release. I don't have that many jazz releases, to be completely honest, but this is just one that I knew I had to have, especially because OG presses go for quite a lump sum of money. This, even now, is probably going for quite a lump sum of money. So I'm very excited to have this. I've listened to it. Probably going to listen to it again a couple of times, but very, very glad to have an anime soundtrack in my collection, finally. Last 2 I'm just going to speed through to make sure that... The last 2 I want to show you are Creed's Greatest Hits with a nice etched side on black wax. And The Best of You 2. Now, the other one was not a gatefold. It was just a normal pocket. But I'm going to take just a moment. It has its own custom inner labels. But I did want to show you the absolutely beautiful gatefold packaging. And one thing I always appreciate is what I call the back gatefold. So if there is kind of a flowing motif between the back and the front, especially like it's just the gold spine, but the spine is gold. So you can kind of see how it flows all together. That is really underappreciated in my opinion. If they design it in that way, I am going to be very happy. And, you know, to me, when there is a reverse gatefold and a gatefold where it kind of all flows together like this one, it knocks it out of the park for me in quality. I love the printed inners. This is mixed by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grunman Mastering. I have not had a chance to listen to this, but out of everything, I'm probably most excited to listen to this, especially because I don't have that much. But mixed by Chris Bellman. But for the money I paid for this, it being a Euro pressing and all of that, I am very happy with how it's turned out just overall packaging-wise. I'm not that big a U2 fan, if I'm being honest, but I figured I'll give them a chance on wax. I know some songs. I've heard them on the radio. But, you know, some bands, I know some people here on the VC like to say that there are just some bands that are only greatest hits. And that's all they need. This is probably all I'm going to need from U2. bit of a change of light here. So what am I looking for Black Friday Record Store Day? Well, I'm looking for Volbeat's Hocus Bonus. This is a B-side extra song compilation from the band. I'm a huge fan of Volbeat, so I'll be looking forward to getting that. I'm also looking forward for the My Chemical Romance release, the Mila Jovovich release, and the Alice in Chains Sap release. So, with the Record Store Day stuff out of the way, I wanted to come on and just chat about my channel. So, life has been crazy, busy, insane. This past year, I've tried to upload as much as I could. It's just, life got in the way. But I do plan on doing some more videos. Expect at least one more video before the end of the year, maybe two. I am taking a mini break in January. This is to give myself time to look for a new editing software, and it's also actually the busiest month of the year in terms of what I do for my job. So I really need to just stay insanely focused that month. So in order for me to alleviate as many headaches as I can, you'll see me back, if not by the end of the year, by February. You'll definitely see me one more time by the end. So just give myself a little bit of time to find that software. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you and yours have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you do celebrate. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day when you are watching this. And as I say at the end of everything I'm in, when the waters get rough, please, please keep on sailing. Even if you feel like no one else believes in you, I believe in you. You know, we're going through a lot of tough times right here, and I want to be the voice that's cheering you on throughout all of this. And until next time, thank you again for so much for watching. So until next time, thank you so much for watching again, and take care.